Hello, everybody. Hello. And hello. Hopefully, you can hear me. Let's check that out. Getting better with the transitions, but I think I need to do even better. Hopefully. Uh, hopefully. Yeah. Sound is good. All good. And let's check this. Let's check this other thing. Alright. How y'all doing? Hishiro Madum. Hola. De 9 or Y9 TTA time. Hi. How's it going? Uh, let's switch here back to this. Okay. Alright. Yeah. So, I've been thinking a lot, which is something that it's good to do when you are creative. Usually have to think about what direction you're taking things in. Um, yeah, I also got this awesome thing that, well, for me it's awesome. Hopefully, some of you might enjoy it. I got this. This is really nice. I got this really awesome uh, board, whiteboard, so I can, if you ask me something, I can demo it real quick here. Yeah, just gonna show you. Like, let's see. I don't know. Like, yeah. Yeah. Isn't it nice? I can do that and erase it real quick. Yeah. Every now and then I have a moment of, oh, that seems interesting. I've seen it a couple times, and I was thinking, maybe I should add it to my thing. Yeah, let me just put this here. Anyway, how has everybody been doing? Is everybody alright? It's kind of a cheap one, but it works. I think it works. Yeah. Anyhow. Oh, good. Yeah, like this. This is quite nice. Um, at least I enjoy it. Oh, I remember that you were mentioning the other day about cars. how to draw cars. So what I was trying to get to, and I have a video about it, but it's okay. Like you don't have to watch that if you don't feel like it. But uh, what I was trying to get to is that if you do this sort of thing, say you want to draw a car. I need this for the light. Sorry. Say, actually, just make it even more like on perspective. So, say you have this basic box. Uh, it's an easier way to block out an object like that. So you make a box, and let's say depends on how slick you want to make it and the reference you have. You can do it upwards, or you can do it uh, under the box. So I'm basically adding another box, but this one's slanted a little bit, if it makes sense. So you have that, and the same thing goes for the wheels. Well, similar thing. If you wanna like go through the entire thing, you can do a box first, like this sort of thing, and then if you want to be really precise, you can do like that and project that line. This is harder to do with this sort of thing, but anyway, this is kind of the basic idea of what I was trying to convey about breaking it down into boxes. You can do that with anything. And let's say it has a profile, you can do one profile and you just project those lines onto the other side, because usually cars are symmetrical. Basically this is a made up car, but oh, okay. Well, I guess it's I used it as an excuse to use my whiteboard. Yeah, little car, little car, little car. Actually, this is wrong. This should be like that. That looks more like an Escalade or something. Do 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 do. To the one now. I used to play a lot of Need for Speed. To the wall, to the wall, to the skish, skish, skish. Oh, well, but you get what I meant. Anyhow, just having fun here with the. It's kind of nice to have this. It's really funny. I was playing with it, like showing my daughter things, like drawing things for her or explaining things to her with it. It's really funny. It has some imperfections, like you can see here that by default it came with a freaking dent. Oh yeah, that's the other thing I like about it. That it's super easy to see. So if I need to convey an idea, I can do it. I like it. I like it. I just turn it around because this one's so. I eventually, well, potentially upgrade my gear, but like I'm trying to test out things that might work for this. So yeah. Uh, so today, because I have one page left, and taking into account what you mentioned, I might just do uh, the starter pack, starter pack. Hopefully, I pronounce that well. Um, so what I was thinking, here's a plan. Here's a plan. Okay, hear me out. So I was thinking of making like the character, the character, like no AI, of course, and have like if I make it two, it's too much. Like I can make two, I guess. I was thinking of making like interchangeable heads. Yeah, probably gonna see it once I start doing the thing. But let's say interchangeable heads. Just gonna, yeah. So the character and I could add Max here. Why not? He's a crucial part. But I probably add the version of him as a dragon, which is really funny. I like it. Terrible depiction, but and what else can I? Oh, like of course, like art supplies. A bunch of art supplies. The new thing with a bunch of pencils, some markers. I don't know, something like that. Maybe my my cup that I use. I don't know. Yeah, I like that. I like it. Why is this sticky? This is weird. Is it because it's just cheap or does it have something? No, this one's not the same. For whatever reason, that one feels sticky. Okay. Yeah. That's gonna. erase this. I think I also need like alcohol here. Alright, now with that out of the way, just take this. Boom, 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 boom. The camera's all moved. Oh, good. Oh, really? I didn't know that. So maybe I already messed it up because I think I used alcohol. So maybe that's no. It like the one I bought. It was already. It already had a bunch of dents in it. I know it did. Like it had a bunch of bumps and dents. Um, okay. Well, I think they also sell like the vinyl that you can use for that. So I might, if it gets too terrible, I might just switch it up. This is that wasn't working. Okay, let's see if that does something. Yeah, if it messes up, I might just replace the vinyl for it. I want to throw that one. I'm sorry, Max. Didn't mean to scare you. I might have to do it again. Max is like, what the? Okay, that's good, I guess. For what it's worth. Alright. Just switch this up. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Maybe too small, but I'm not going to stop. I won't stop. is probably gonna be a pain to deal with. Please hold it together. Okay. Yeah, I usually skip this page because it's like too much. Yeah, but that means that I have to draw in, like inverse. Like you mean that? Yeah. I guess that's. I haven't tried that. That's now that you mention it. That's probably why I've seen some people do that, and I was like, why do they? Now that you mention it, kind of makes sense. Sort of makes sense. Is framing right? I don't know. It's kind of weird. Why wouldn't it be? Just put another sketch under it. Come on. Yeah, there you go. Much better. Much better. Enough volume to keep it together, I guess. I was talking to my wife about the fact that it's kind of, for me at least, I know that for each artist it's different, but for me, I've had to overcome so many things, and still I have to kind of talked about this in the past on the streams, but still can be a bit of a challenge to kind of reconnect to kind of the freedom that I used to draw with or create with, and sometimes your own experiences kind of get in the way of that. I think at least I feel like that sometimes. I needed to sneeze. Sorry. I just realized that the only bad thing about what I did is I don't have the thumbnail or the sketch, the rough sketch I did anymore. I feel this is still off. I, yeah, it kind of is. What? What do you mean? On the most recent one? I'm a little bit lost. What do you mean? Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah. I still have it on my mind. It's it's fun to it's good to have it like quickly. Like I don't have to think about it that much. But as you said, I guess I can rewind the thing. I want to add something here that I didn't add on the other one. A little whatchamacallit, the thing that you where you put the toys in. Don't don't. The cutout, yeah. Still thinking if I will change things even further because I think I have to reconsider certain strategies that I think are not working fully for me. Um, I have to figure that out. With that said, there's not much I can do at the moment about certain things. Of course, every day. We make arepas almost every day. That's a common thing for us Venezuelans. I haven't actually made tequeños, but I've been thinking about that, about making tequeños. I've made, like, actually, tequeños are from, the origin of them are from, I wasn't born in that place, but I was born in the main city, and then they took me to Los Teques, which is where I lived in my childhood, and that's where that is from. I do know how to make pan de jamón, which if you haven't tried it and you you have a Venezuelan place you might be able to visit, it's really good. A lot of our food is really good. I've made hallacas with my wife. We did some really nice hallacas. Um, at least 1 year. Uh, Let me I think she is. I think she's actually from where the Kenyos are. I think I might be mistaken with that, but I think so. Need to make the arms chunkier. Yeah, there's some really nice areas. Even though it's, there's some also not so pretty areas too. Uh, but I was actually born in the main city of Venezuela, the capital, Caracas. So and there's a really nice one. A recipe for arepas. You just need. It's super simple. You just need the flour that we use harina pan. I don't know if you heard of it, but you can easily Google it. And in the U.S., I'm pretty sure you can find it like in Amazon. And I know that my family buys it at Walmart now because it basically the company that makes it has made different like to all the places where we migrated to. It has started like to open operations in those places. So the one in the US actually has been for quite some time. I think they don't have anything in Canada, but yeah, you just need harina pan or a version of harina pan. But if you want to make your life easy, you can find harina pan, and you just mix it with water. You need to add water. Um, oh, okay. Well, you just mix it with water to like to a point that it's like it's not flour, like dough. When it gets like kind of like dough or like clayish type of thing, then you can turn it into a little disc, uh, a hand-sized disc, like around this size, or you can make them bigger depending on what you want. And the other thing that you're gonna need is a pan. It can be we use something that is called budare, which is specific for arepas, but it's basically a pan. Uh, no, you don't. You don't need to add fat unless like you can throw a little bit on the pan so it doesn't um, stick to it. But that's why I'm mentioning the budare, because we that specific thing, it's cured, so it has a, like, we oil it and oil it and oil it, and so it's like really burnt. Well, it's cured. It's the same thing you do with cast iron, uh, well, cast iron pan, but there's another name. Yeah, a skillet. That's kind of a similar idea, but it's flat. It's a flat cast iron uh, thing. If you have something similar, you can use that perfectly. You can use a regular pan. It doesn't really matter. I'm just mentioning for you to know how we do that traditionally, and you just have to keep checking it so it kind of builds a crust. You have to be mindful that it doesn't, like, it doesn't burn on you, so you can kind of build a little bit of a crust for it. And if you want to really make it even better, after you have that, you put it on the oven, and it kind of like sort of creates this separation between the inside dough from the outside crust. And if you're careful enough about the heat and so on and so forth, it kind of they actually kind of pop a little bit. Some of them not. It's kind of an art to get right, but when they get really crusty, they're really good. And there's people that eat it differently. Some eat it like regularly. With that same flour, you can also make bollitos, which is similar to something that the Mexicans do with I don't know, I don't remember the name, but they cover it in like corn leaves, and they stuff it with meat and so on and so forth. We do something similar, but the home version of it, the one that we use for breakfast and so on, is like just, yeah, kind of like tamales, but I call it bollitos. So it's basically the same flour. You get it to the same point. You put some boiling water, and then you put that there until you put a few in, and when it starts to how you call it, rise. Like once it starts to float, then it's done. It's all good. You can eat it. And we add some cheese. Also, the other part of the arepa is not only, because I mentioned the arepa itself, because the thing is that you can fill an arepa with whatever you want. Having said this, there are specific fillings that you can make that are way more elaborate, and those are the ones that are really common amongst Venezuelan food restaurants. But those are really, they can be expensive outside our country. So if you want to make it on your own, there's like Reina Pepiada. There's one that is with pig and yellow cheese, or cheddar. It's not cheddar. It's like Gouda cheese or yellow cheese. Some form of really good uh, yellow cheese. And there's, of course, we have a huge array of kind of like, this a type of cheese is white, so it would be leaning towards mozzarella cheese, but it's different at the same time because we have different versions. It's kind of similar. There's some mozzarella that kind of comes with the liquid still, like salty liquid. So it's the Venezuelan cheese. We have a bunch of versions that have different versions of that. Some of them are dry. Some of them are for like to shred. It depends. So yeah, I think I got lost in the weaves, but you have a bunch of different recipes for the inside, the filling for the arepa, and of course, you can use whatever you want. Like for me, I really like Parmesan cheese, so I really enjoy it when I can. I know Parmesan is super expensive, but when I can, I I like to add Parmesan to my arepa. So it's a thing of whatever you want. You can ham, meat. We have this pabellon criollo. That's kind of the main food that we like. Main food. It's the national dish, el pabellon criollo. So that plate, there is a filling like a translation of that plate. There's a filling that we add to the arepas. There's like shredded meat, or pulled meat mixed with how can I say that? Caraotas is beans, like black beans. So it's black beans and pulled meat. Um, I think it's cow meat. Yeah, but you can do different. There's so many options to that. Um, yeah, it is really fantastic. We we have a bunch of places where you can sort of. I think I'm gonna run out of space here. Uh, we have areperas, which is kind of on the same line as taquerias, and those are places where you go and kind of like in a fast food style. It's really common that you go out to party and such, and then after that, if you're hungry, you go to an arepera or a hot dog place to eat something. Um, so yeah, there's like we have like 20 different fillings for arepas. Um, you can decide. The one that I'm saying, Reina Pepiada, it's chicken with avocado. So it's chicken avocado. I think it's mayonnaise, and it might have other spices. I don't remember exactly, but it takes a little bit of time to make. Yeah, I think I messed that up. I might have to extend the casing after all the time I spent doing that. Anyway, I just think I made myself hungry talking about those things. The fat kid within me. I heard somebody say, the fat kid within me is strong. The fat kid within me. Like, if I think about food, then I want to eat food. Like, for me, it's like a little bit of torture to watch like somebody make a really tasty thing on a video. It's like, oh my god. So I have to keep myself in check about that. And I'm not thin, but I know if I let loose completely, it would go out of control. So that's what I'm saying. the, my my fat kid, like the fat kid that lives within me. It's like, please come down. We cannot get. I don't know. You cannot eat 3 pizzas. I'm just making stuff up, but just to. Alright, actually, I'm gonna pull up a reference of for myself. Let me see if I can. It's easier for me to find it here. Where are you? Where are you? Here you go. Bum, 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 bum. Almost at the hour mark. I have to make the. You know what? I'm going to make the cartoony version because why not? Interchangeable heads. guess this is an update version of me that I made a long time ago. And I want to change that. I want to make this a little bit more interesting. More fitting to my taste. Bum, 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 bum. Actually, for a long time I've wanted to make my own toy. Hi gaming, how's it going? Still thinking of looking for the reference and I don't have a reference. What the heck? The most loneliest day of my life. The most loneliest day of my life. Just put a bunch of pencils. Bow, bow, bow. It's a different thing. What else should I do? What else should I add? So, the new acquisition is this arcade. I think I can draw it. I need a sketchbook, of course. Oh, I'll put these two highlighters and a sketchbook. A coffee cup? I don't think I had it, but that sounds like a good idea. I was gonna add Max here. You're right. Yeah, here's the like a sketchbook there. But the coffee cup is actually a great idea. Have more hair than this dude. Okay, this is a little bit of a challenge. I think, do we have that drawing here? Probably not. You know what? Probably not. No, it's not here. But I think it's here. Oh yeah, the no AI, it's already there. Oh, I love this sketch. I love this one. Where is it? I lost it. Where are you? Where are you? Ah, this is the max version that I'm going to make. This is a max version I'm going to make. Of course, I guess you can guess who this is. See if I can find it somewhere. Should be there. You go. This is so cool. I love this one. I love it. I have to turn this into an illustration. I love it so much. Yes. It doesn't. You don't see it as clear, but anyhow, there's some really nice drawings here. I kind of forgot about. Like, how did I? I really like this one. Oh, sorry. I think I moved it off frame, but this guy. This I made for a cousin of mine. I have some really nice drawings here. I forgot about. Like, come on, man. Come on. Alright. Like, see? I was looking for a specific one as a reference and I closed it. Have it. Where are you? Where are you, my friend? Got you. I got you. I got you. Maybe I don't got you. Here. Just use that as my reference. for this version of Max. Ding, 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 ding. I have to clean this up, but overall, that's kind of the idea. I don't know what to add here. Battery cells sold separately. Cup of coffee. I can add something here. I don't know. What else can I add to my kit? Hmm. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, my water bottle. It's not gonna look like a water bottle. It's just gonna add like a koala. I don't know the name of. Let's see if it. This is a terrible camera. It's just gonna give me a second. I'll switch to where are you? Of course. No. What? No. Where are you? Why doesn't it? Uh, uh, no. I don't know why it doesn't do it. Anyway. It's kind of hard to see there. Is that any better? Try to add an image after. This is such a. Oh my god, that camera, it bothers me so much. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. It's horrendous. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Oh, there you go. I figured it out. Hold for a second. Can you see it there? Yeah, minute. I have a light now. Come on, man. It should be better. Yeah. Uh, Starter kit. Oh, forgot. Completely forgot. Ah, Jesus. I close that off and just go back to here. There you go. Ah. Change the second S. Anyway, yeah, that's kind of nice. All right, so we passed the hour mark by a bit. Um, if you decided to join my stream, thank you. I appreciate it. I'll be ending the stream soon. Hopefully, you enjoyed it and you got something from it. Uh, if this is the first time you see me, you come across my page, you can check out my YouTube channel. I post this streams there. I also have YouTube videos about art stuff. If you want to check that out, I have my illustrated deck of cards that you can find on my website. I also have a Redbubble shop that you can find there too. I do commissions, but Yeah, I don't mention that often. What else am I missing? Yeah, I don't know. Consider subscribing. Hope to see you next time. I'll be ending the stream soon. Let me find my music. Until next time. Bye.